Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to the Let's Talk Fighting Challenge. You can tell by the title on the thumbnail, that is right. We are going to be talking about Sir Sean Strickland because he has now sparred a Navy SEAL, and I want to see what the fuck goes on because apparently Sean Strickland put a beating on this man. I don't know. Obviously, Navy SEAL, he's going to be a tough motherfucker, but I know Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland's very opinionated, and he says it how it is. He don't care if you like it or not. And that is just it. And I'm assuming Sean Strickland said something that this Navy SEAL agreed with. They went back and forth and they agreed to this spar, and I cannot wait to fucking see it. Because if you would have asked me, if you told me and asked me, what do you think happens in this spar? Without knowing the context, without knowing that Sean Strickland puts a beating on him allegedly, I would have already assumed Sean Strickland would, because Sean Strickland just has that type of stance. He's a good striker. A lot of people say he's a very boring fighter, but he's a good fucking striker, and he wins his fights for a reason. He knows how to throw, and he knows how to bang, and that is it. But he fought a Navy SEAL. We're going to react to it. We're going to watch the videos, watch a little bit of the backstory, and then we're going to see how the spar went down, and if he really did put a beating on that Navy SEAL, and that's what we're going to get into. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, we got the backstory up first.
I don't think there's one fucking Navy SEAL who could survive a week training with me. I'm kind of sick of seeing it, because, like, you guys think you're badass, come train with me for a week. I'll show you what's up. I'll fucking break you.
Sean, we get it. You're a badass, bro. But check it out. Your training partners get millions of dollars, and they actually live. My swim buddies, they die every single year. Do you have any idea what that means? We've already proven that any kind of beatdown will not break us. But our training will simply just end your career, Sean. I'm talking about skin grafts on the thighs. Sean, you talk about taking people's souls from their body. Well, me and my boys, we've actually taken a lot of real souls from people. Best advice for you, Sean, is to stay in the octagon, keep fighting for that next purse. And us SEALs, we'll keep fighting for your freedom, brother.
Okay. Okay, now I know the backstory. I'm more excited for this spar. Yeah, I am more excited for this spar now. So let me just get my opinion on it real quick. Obviously, Sean Strickland said that he doesn't think Navy SEALs could handle his training. The Navy SEAL obviously got offended. And Navy SEAL's point was, okay, you're a fighter, you stick in the octagon, but I actually you talk about taking people's souls, but I actually take people's souls, I take people's lives. Okay, so my opinion over the overall thing, I see both sides. The Navy SEAL is right in the terms of he's saying you're built to have a killer instinct, but we're built to actually kill. You're getting in the octagon. You're not in there to actually kill your opponent. Your opponent's not in there to kill you. You're in there to hand-to-hand combat, and the winner gets paid. You know, good purse, I guess. Well, in the UFC, maybe not a good purse, but you get paid nonetheless. And he's saying, we go out, we fight for your freedom. We die every single day. We do this. What you're doing, you're not going in there, fight till the death where we are. I see that. But at the same time, to be fair and to give credit to combat sports athletes, whether it's boxing, UFC, whatever, even bare knuckle, they have a high risk of getting into the octagon, ring, blah, blah, one punch changing everything. You could be left disabled, paralyzed, dead, in a coma. You could be killed in that fucking ring. So at the same time, I understand what the Navy SEAL's saying about he goes out there to intentionally kill people and risk his life of actually dying, but at the same time, you got to give credit towards them. So I think it's the fact of Sean Strickland's kind of being like, you talk too much, you are underestimating what we have to go through as fighters on a daily basis, and I think the Navy SEALs kind of being like, you're underestimating what we go through. So I think it's kind of that thing of perspectives. They're kind of underestimating what each other does, but you see both sides. Both sides have to graft. Both sides have to grind. UFC, combat sports, you don't just fucking pick it up one day. You know, like, I'm a basketball guy. Basketball is my favorite sport, but it's not a fucking hard sport to get. You know, you fucking train, you shoot more shots. You can just stand there and shoot shots all day if you want, and you'll eventually get better. Comes to UFC, boxing, etc., you need to get punched in the fucking face and kicked and kneed in the face to get better. And there's a chance you'll just keep getting the shit out of you. And in the Navy SEALs, you're seeing some terrible fucking shit. So, hey, I see both sides. I respect both sides. Obviously, Sean Strickland, badass motherfucker in the octagon. Respect him. And then, obviously, the Navy SEAL, respect him. You got to respect both sides here. But we're going to get in this bar now. That's the rant over. Okay.
He's gonna make you quit.
Sean Strickland's saying he's gonna make him quit.
Body work. No, I don't want to quit from the leg. I don't want to quit from the leg. I'm being nice. You know you're gonna quit. You know you're gonna quit. You know you're gonna quit. Body work. You can wrestle too, fucker.
Okay, Sean clearly just wants to make this Navy SEAL quit to prove his point, as he keeps stating.
Oh, man. You know you're gonna quit, Mitch.
Ooh.
I want to knock you out. Gentleman's KO. Hit that body. Hit that body.
Sean Strickland's not even going like 100% either. He's going like 40% already. Like that's it. Like he's only going 40.
Oh, I got him.
Okay.
How much more time in this round?
Yeah, he's slapping him about. He's putting the beating on. Oh. Do you know what this shows me already? We're only a minute and 33 seconds in. Do you know what this shows me already? This shows me and everybody else what we already kind of knew, which was it was always going to go Strickland's way in this, because at the end of the day, right, a lot of people obviously will turn around and say, but he's a Navy SEAL, he's a cold-blooded killer, he kills people, blah, blah, blah. I get that, but here's the thing. As a Navy SEAL in the Army, and obviously with the utmost respect, you use weapons to take other people off the surf. Sometimes you use hand-to-hand combat, right? But your main training is using weapons to do so, and you are mentally fucking strong to do that shit and to see that shit happening around you. But when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, you're trained in using weapons to do your job and what you need to do. Sean Strickland is trained to use his weapons to do his job and what he needs to do. But the difference is his weapons are these. His hands are legally weapons because he's a UFC fighter. He's a former fucking champion. He should still have the belt, realistically, in my opinion. But this was always going to go Sean Strickland's way. I know you're a Navy SEAL, but you can be as tough as you fucking want. But that doesn't mean you can fucking fight like that. And Sean Strickland is not the best guy to go up against because he's not going to hold back. He's going to hit you with those, and he has an awkward stance. Like I said, a lot of people say Sean Strickland's a born fighter, but he's a good fighter. You know, he's a good technical fighter. He has a strike. He pushes you back because you can't push him back. And this was never going to go the Navy SEAL's way.
30 seconds.
I keep ranting, bro, but it's just.
Really good.
It was never going to go the Navy SEAL's way. Like, Strickland's just having fun. He's playing with him. I don't think he's going to quit, though, but he's not going to win.
Oh, one more to the body. Then you're an asshole if you knock him out. That's not cool. Gentleman's KO, legs and body, bro.
Okay. See, this is Strickland, like I said, he's not even going. He's going like 40%, if even. He's just trying to prove a point at this point. He's not trying to knock him out, like he said. He's not trying to do anything but prove a point, you know? He's playing with him because he's showing even me at 40%, even me fucking about playing, I'm still hitting you with shit, I'm going to make you quit, I'm showing you that I am a better hand-to-hand combat sports athlete, and that's it. Like, look at this. He's not taking it seriously. See the way he's just slapping the punches, bro.
He's a tough dude. He's gonna be fucked up for a while.
He keeps getting up, like, to be fair to him. He does keep going down, but to be fair, he does keep getting back up, you know. I just don't understand who the hell had the mind that this was gonna go in the SEALs way. I just don't understand.
Minute and a half left.
Aside himself,
Can't quit now.
who the fuck thought it was going to go
kick
his
him.
way? He's just going to keep going down, bro. Those body shots are deadly. See, this is Strickland just proving a point, basically being the big brother type shit. And, like, you know, just trying to embarrass him a little bit, showing him that the levels are different. Cameraman, get the fuck out of the way, bro. This. Could you imagine if Sean Strickland went 100%? Could you imagine? He keeps getting up, to be fair. Oh, he is lucky that did not connect right. He is lucky that didn't connect right. Fuck. Well, that went about exactly how you would have predicted it. Like I said, obviously, all respect to Navy SEALs, anybody in that category that go out, risk their life, fight for the freedom, regardless of what country it's for, you know, regardless of that. All due respect to them. But at the end of the day, they have a mental toughness, they have a physical toughness, but there's different, it's not even the fact there's different levels to toughness and mental toughness and all this and that. There's just different categories to it. You have the mental toughness to see the horrible things happen around you and to be able to act on it, and be able to use your weapons and pull the trigger when you need be. But when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, you don't get trained to the highest level in that because you're not supposed to need it. You're supposed to use the weapons that are provided by you. Like I said, Sean Strickland's weapons are his fucking hands. That is the weapons he's been training with from a young age. And Sean Strickland's just not mentally right in the fucking head. He knows this. I know this. You know this. He's not right in the head. He likes hurting people. He says all the time that he would like to take people's souls and take them off this earth. He has no, like, I don't feel like he has a conscience. He doesn't feel bad about the things he does. So if you think that he wasn't just going to slap you about in there, you're just wrong. I'm even shocked. And you know what? Respect to Sean Strickland for actually holding back. Honestly, respect to him for holding back. But at the same time, this went exactly how you would have predicted it. You know, like I said, there's different categories of toughness. You could be the strongest man in the world. You could be fucking Eddie Hall, right? Eddie Hall, for any strongest man in the world, you could literally be a million times stronger than someone. But when you get into the octagon, this person's gonna be trained. They're trained to fuck you up. You're trained to lift heavy shit. Lifting heavy shit ain't really gonna help you in a fight if you can't land the punch and they're landing everything. You know what I mean? It's like. It's just not the fucking same, bro. It's just not the same. And Sean Strickland's not the person you want to teach you that lesson because he's going to slap you about, he's going to bitch you about, he's going to big brother you and bully you about a little bit, and then he's going to hit you with some hard shit because he wants to teach you a lesson. He kept saying there, I'm going to make you quit. To be fair to the Navy SEAL, he didn't quit. He kept getting back up. But Sean Strickland kind of made him quit in the terms of he stopped fucking throwing punches because he just accepted, okay, I'm just going to keep getting beat up here. This is not my category. This is not my fucking level. And he got taught that lesson. And like I said, Strickland's the worst person to fucking teach you that shit, bro. But he got taught it nonetheless. That was interesting. I don't know what Sean Strickland's whole take is on Navy SEALs or anything. Obviously, the first clip where he said, I don't know if someone said something, they undermined his training or like training to be a UFC fighter. They undermined it, and then he obviously went back at them, or I don't know if this was just an opinion Sean Strickland had, and then the Navy SEAL took offense, and that's how this whole started. I don't actually know the backstory to it. I just know that clip from Strickland and then a clip from Navy SEAL, and that was it. But it came. The results were the exact as I thought. Maybe not as bad, you know. I didn't think he'd beat the Navy SEAL up as bad as he did, but this is exactly how I would have went. He should have beat him up. And that's exactly what happened. But it has done that. I'm pretty sure Sean Strickland also fought a kickboxer. This motherfucker will fight anyone. It is entertaining, I must say. But yeah, that was Strickland versus Navy SEAL. I want y'all to let me know your opinions down below, bro. When you heard this, when Strickland announced it on Twitter, because I saw him tweet it out before the video even dropped, when he announced it on Twitter, did y'all think the SEAL had a chance? Or did you predict it exactly to go like this? What did you think was going to happen? I want you to let me know your opinions of the situation down below. Do you think Strickland went a little bit too hard? Do you think Strickland was holding back a lot? I think he only went about 40% personally, because it is Strickland. But y'all can let me know your opinions down below of the whole situation. It was an interesting one nonetheless. Strickland, I think, proved his point. I think they both proved their point. Navy SEAL proved his point of he's tough and he won't give up no matter what. And Strickland proved his point of there's different categories of toughness. And when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, you ain't shit when it comes to me on my fucking level, because I'm trained to do this shit. You're trained to kill with weapons. I'm trained to kill with these. And that is it. And he showed that. But yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all think positive. Hope y'all have an amazing day. And I hope y'all are staying safe. But this was another Let's Talk Fighting video. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. So, peace.